Hi and a huge welcome to Steve's Kitchen. Just had this delivered. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. I hope there's a lot of padding in here, otherwise I've no idea where we're going to keep this thing. You can see it's Breville. You know I'm a big fan of Breville, not sponsored, completely self-purchased, but let's get it out of this box. And out of this box. Too much packaging. So it hasn't got that much smaller. It's a huge box. Good. You can see quite a bit of padding. So it's really well padded. And it should be. It's quite an expensive oven, this one. And that, fortunately, is the actual height of the oven. You can see. Now, if this thing pulls out, thank the Lord, Michelle. It's not as big as the box made it look. I'm hoping for something that's not much bigger than a microwave. This, really strong, really good quality padding. This is not soft cut, this is heavy corrugated cardboard. Okay, a lot more manageable as well. So here it is. I've got to look at the box to see what it's called. It's the Breville, the Smart Oven Air Fryer XL. Now this wasn't available in Australia until very recently. You could only get it in the US, but I'm really happy to see it's available here in Australia. Now, I've wanted to see this for a long time. Really well packed, and as always with the Brevilles, got this lovely Aussie plug, but it's got the little finger puller on there. Love that with Breville appliances. This is exactly what I've been looking for. It's got a big tray in the bottom to collect all the crumbs or oil that might drip in here for roasting. It has a whole bunch of I don't know what it's got, a whole bunch of stuff. A round thing, more cardboard, and 1, 2, 3, and this one I think is an dehydrating rack. Let me have a talk about this, and also a sort of like a toaster grill. Now I don't think I'm going to actually demonstrate the use of this because we've got some projects come up in the next 3 or 4 episodes where we'll be using this particular oven. Why did we get this? I've had a number of these little countertop ovens in the past, but this is the first one that reputed to be a very good air fryer, an oven, a toaster, and a dehydrator. It also can proof bread, so we can do breads, dried fruits, beef jerky, roast dinners, and some Christmas recipes, which we're going to be doing in the next episode. So, a little unboxing here. What does it look like? Feels pretty solid. Shall I just plug it in, Michelle? Just to sort of get some lights and whistles. Beep, beep, beep indeed. Let's have a tiny look. Let's have a little tiny look. So, this is a sticker that I think tells you all the things it can do, but when you take that off underneath, it's got a sticker. It's got the identical little panel. So this just basically shows you all the different cooking methods. Now I think this thing works in Fahrenheit and Celsius. It should do. It's sold in the US and sold in other parts of the world. This is a pizza pan, yeah. Small pizzas, but good size. I mean, that's about a 12-inch pizza, maybe 30 centimeters. Let's get this out. If you've ever looked at the Breville Smart Oven, it's a very similar but more compact version of this. But this one has a lot more trays. I might reference the manual. I might. Everything's so well packed. I'm saying well packed, it's a little bit irritating. So there's a little, you know, for doing toast or, you know, grilled sausages. Let's see how many racks positions we've got. Oh, more packing. One. Two. Three, and actually you can, there are actually 4 rack positions inside. The light's gone off. I do believe the middle rack there has a magnetic sort of auto pull out, so if you're doing cookies or things, it will slide out. It's a lovely brushed stainless steel outer. It feels really solid. It's a little expensive. If I'm honest, it's a little expensive, but if it does all the things it purports to do, even if it just proofs great dough, I'd be quite happy with this. So there you have it. This is the Breville Smart Oven Pro XL, so it's the slightly larger version of it. So we've just noticed, open that up. So on the glass, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rack positions. And that's denoted on whether or not you have the rack this way up or this way up. So I pop that rack in there. Now also, let me just close this up so you can see. Just come in a little closer, Michelle, and show the controller. If you go from toast to bagel, whoops, oh no, wrong dial already, to bagel. So down the bottom here, it says rack position 4. Crumpets are rack position 3. If you come down to grill, rack position 1. Roast is rack position 6. So it corresponds with what you can see here on the glass. I think it's kind of cool. I like that. Where's dehydrate? Rack position 3, so midway. Very clever. Can't say much else. If you want to follow the channel over the next year, I'll try and use this as much as possible and feature it as often as possible. I might make a little playlist up. Anyway, Christmas is coming up. It's 2025. If you haven't already, buy the chef in your family a Breville oven. No sponsor. Absolutely no sponsor at all. Take care. Love you all. See you in the next episode. Be good. Happy with that. Very happy with that. I mean, if it had been as big as this box, it was going back.